Hey everybody, this is Steve with Landstay one more time, bringing to you yet another property in Arizona for sale on the internet, specifically on eBay. We are a land reseller. We do acquisitions for a lot of larger companies, and we sell a lot of the property ourselves on the internet. We've sold more than 15,000 properties since 1999 and generated more than $20 million. So we're happy to bring these properties to you, and we'll continue to do so as long as everybody keeps buying them. We started doing these videos a little while ago. I don't know. I'm not sure, about several months ago, and everybody seems to like them, so we'll continue to do them, and I'll continue to try to make them shorter and more funny as we go. This little property is very unique. It's in an area of Arizona that commands a much different, much better price. Much better price than than some of the other properties that in the eastern part of the state. This is a good little cabin lot, and you can't necessarily see that from here, but it's got some fantastic tree cover. And I'm going to try to pull up some photos in the area so you can kind of see what the terrain's like. But Keno Springs is a cool little town that's got a golf course and a bunch of cool little things to it. This will give you an idea of the terrain, I hope. Let's see. It's on the town, or close to the town called Nogales, which is a pretty major port through Mexico. It's not a port, a wet port, it's a dry port. And the majority of what they bring through is fresh produce. So it's very busy and very prosperous. You wouldn't think that a border town is would be incredibly prosperous, but we'll fly down in there and we'll take a look at it, and you can tell things are going pretty well on both sides of the border. Let's take a little run through the streets here. So you can see they're kind of tree lined. They're nice. Yeah, it's a great little property in a great little town. I bought and sold a bunch of properties throughout this area in the past, all through whatever the 90s, and they always do seem to do really, really well. This property specifically, I think, would be great for a cabin or just to hold it with investment. I wouldn't pay more than $1,000 for this. This is a $1 no reserve property on eBay, and that would start to get out of my comfort zone about making a little money on the back end of it. So, I mean, you always want to make sure that you're making some money. You can see that there are people in the area. I think they're probably farming something back here. People in the area that have made it work, from a electricity, water standpoint. It's all in the area, so that'll work that way. And then I always make sure to check some other independent source on the internet about pricing. So this is the Douglas area. Let's just take a look at a few pieces of property to get a kind of a comparison value in the area for what things are worth. Let's say for sake of argument, you did pay $1,000 or $800 or $900 for a property that's less than an acre outside or close to Douglas, like this property. And let's just see if it's in the regular range. House snuck in there. That's something crazy going on there. Something special about that property. Let's include houses and just see what these houses are worth. So 150, that's about what I thought. So all kidding aside, we just have years and years and years of very happy customers who bought the property and used it or resold it quickly or sometimes in the long run, and it's all usually gone very, very well. We've done, of the 15,000 properties that we've sold, man, I'll tell you, I think I've probably done maybe 15 refunds, where I don't know if they changed their mind or whatever, but so I guess my point is I think that we're pricing these things properly, and the vehicle that we're selling them in an auction environment like this is going really well. One more quick look at the property. Maybe take 1 or 2 minutes just for fun because it's the end of the video. Just take a little drive through Nogales, Mexico. Let's see what that's all about. If they let us. Yes, they let us. So we can say we're kind of in Mexico today. A little bit different on the other side of the border. I don't know, let's go through this alley just for fun. I don't know why. All right, we're in Mexico for a minute. Let's see, Tucson, about an hour away. Phoenix, probably 3 hours. San Diego, about 4 or 5 hours, probably. Just kind of guessing. If you have any questions, please email me at service@landstay.com. And if you're interested in getting in this business, we are releasing an education package very early in 2015. It's going to consist of a free ebook that kind of gives you an overview of how I got in the business and how much money you can expect to make or not make. And then as a follow-up, there's kind of a whole education package that we're going to release around the same time where my partner and me will, to what extent we're not sure yet, but we'll certainly help you and partner some deals that you can come up with or anything like that. So please shoot me an email if you want to get on that education list. It's service@landstay.com. Thanks very much.